Heading for the stairs by the looks of that. There's another one here. This whole area just lit up for some reason.
Objective complete. Current location. Located treasure.
Oh, nice. Was it worth it? EMP grenade. Throw to inflict shock to anyone in the area affected, dealing -10 condition damage and -2 AP for 2 turns. A nail box, which is a melee weapon, and some ammo, and a grooved grip, which is a weapon mod. So, no, not really. None of that was super useful to us. Well, let's go in here and have a look.
It feels so empty now. Even when Pa and Ma were traveling, they were here. Their spirits filled the place. Now, they do not.
Oh, we must be in Lucia's house, though.
Only person who knew the combination to that safe was my mom. If you think you can guess it, I don't mind.
I'm sorry, I'm already in there. I didn't wait for your permission, but we got an RPG, some RPG grenades, ammo, more leg armor, arc weights weapon mod, +2 damage. Metal rings can be attached to your weapon to improve motion transfer in your swing. And then we got personal weapons recording.
My dearest Lucia, I pray this message finds its way to you, as it is the last I am ever likely to give. Whatever becomes of us, you mustn't blame yourself. I know you would have wanted to be here at the end, but I am glad you are not. Open the door, Wesson! Time to face justice! Your mother and I love you very much, and we are so proud of the woman you have become. You are destined for great things, Miss Lucia Wesson. I regret that I shall not live to...
Oh, God!
Whoops, maybe we shouldn't have listened to that.
Damn Dorseys weren't content to rip everything up. They had to toss the furniture around, too. Animals. Couldn't even leave my memories of this place alone.
Here beyond the rubble. It's dark, but you can make out smashed scraps of wood and splintered doors. Doesn't look like it haven't left much behind.
No point looking back there. It's smashed up even worse, and the Dorseys took everything worth stealing.
Can we actually do anything? Is there a purpose to that? I mean, could they just do that so they didn't have to design a mansion layout, or did they... Was there an actual reason for that? I've never actually knew... Like... Yeah, it was a trap
Mama
there.
used to love sitting in here. You should be ashamed of the mess it's in now.
M191 what? Nice. Another container there. Why do the Westons have moldy socks in their cupboard? There's a lot of pick-locking stuff here. Another RPG. They like their RPGs as well. They had all these RPGs, yet they got kidnapped. Should have just unloaded on them. Let's disarm this booby trap.
Daddy really didn't want any Dorseys to muck around with his cooking supplies.
Thank you very much. Oh, there's another one there. Oh my god, there's... We don't have explosive 6 for that, but we got EMP mines, explosive mines. And that looks exactly the same as that, so I'm guessing it's an EMP mine. No, apparently there was a booby trap on that crate I didn't notice either, so it was a good job. I got lucky there, that could have blew me up. Nice box there. Snake squeezins, we needed that for... There was a toaster there as well. Don't fucking...
Time for one last stand.
Alright. So, Marshal Kwan, I knew that was going to happen, actually. As soon as I clicked on that thing, that's why I said don't...
Too soon to be back.
Alright, after Marshal Kwan's complete and utter fuck up there, I knew it was going to happen. I tried to move him around the trap to get to the other one that we could actually disarm, but turns out Marshal Kwan had other ideas and thought it'd be a great idea to fucking walk straight over the mines. However, after I haven't saved it recently, so I had to go back and speak to the woman, speak to Gideon, Rails, and whatever else. It turns out whatever's in the loot that the server bot, you know, when you repaired it, and it turns out it's randomized. So this time we found completely different stuff to what we found first time. This time we've got a cylinder choke and a titanium crest, which gives us armor and critical hit chance. So here's a tip for you. You know, if you don't get what you want the first time, like reload, and then before speaking to the robot, and then when he, you know, when you've repaired him, follow him to the treasure, try
so
again.
Empty now. Even when Pa and Ma were only person who knew the combination to that safe was my mom. If you think you can...
I don't particularly want to hear this for a second time, so we'll click on this so it stops the tape.
Damn Dorseys weren't content to rip it. Couldn't even leave my memories of this place alone.
Lucia, that was a new one. That wasn't there last time. Lucia, what do you think happened?
My house was the first place the Dorseys went. Probably walked right in through the front door, stole my parents and little brother away, and then took out their anger on the house.
Here beyond the rubble?
No
yeah, we
point
still
looking
don't get a
back
clue
there.
as to what went on even with the new
Smashed
dialogue.
up even
right?
worse. And the
Oh, look,
Dorseys
this
took Mama
container
used to
then?
love sitting in here. She'd be ashamed
Got a
of the
crusty
mess it's in
nose
now.
ring this time. Not sure why they'd want a crusty nose ring in there. It must be that like the whole...
Mama used to love sitting in here. She'd be ashamed of the mess it's in now.
Yeah, the whole thing must be randomized. That I didn't realize that. We haven't picked up a single RPG this time. And we got an ice axe. I think I'd rather have the RPG, to be honest with you. Let's disarm. Let's see if we can do this properly this time.
Daddy really didn't want any Dorseys to muck around with his cooking supplies.
I think what I'm going to do straight up is just switch to single and go with Zephyr. Disarm explosive. I'll move her on her own, then no other idiot's going to walk straight over all these mines. So there's that one we can't disarm yet, but let's see what we get. Energy cells and scrap. Let's switch to Jess this time, because she's got higher luck. I'm wondering if her luck will determine what's in the crate. No, because we got a moldy sock. We still got this one that we can't do anything with yet. I wonder if I can just get rid of it. Move back actually before it goes off. Yeah, it turns out it's a plasma mine or EMP mine or whatever you want to call it. The other two were poison. And then, yeah, somebody has toaster repair, don't they? Oh yeah, I'm not... Duh, I'm not picking the right character. What do we get? We got a gold insulated paracord, some more titanium. So the more toasters you repair, you find golden toaster bits. So here we have the golden insulated paracord. And then you'll find like golden metal pieces and whatever else, and golden internals later on. You find all the parts from repairing them. That's when you get the extra mission pop-up, essentially, to go to a certain area of the map with all these parts and repair it, and then you get an invulnerable golden toaster that follows you around the map. And
Hey,
becomes a member of your
boss.
team. What? Statue. As leader of the 100 families look on, Isaiah Buchanan passes the flag of the United States of America to his son, the future patriarch Colorado, Saul Buchanan, calling upon him to protect and glorify. Yes, I'm sure that totally happened. There's a dog down here. There's a hidden item there. It wasn't very well hidden. I sent that a mile away. Some snot. And some scrap. What else we got around here then? Got bust of the patriarch. Statue has been weathered by time and the elements, but you can still see the resemblance. There's another one there, look. Robots and Rangers for real. Best game ever.
You descend the narrow stairs and find the door to the bunker slightly ajar. I listen at the door. Make a perception roll. It's awful dark out here. Maybe we should go inside.
This was your idea. You said it would be cool to play a game in the park.
I got a 15! Do I hear anything? You hear a faint scraping sound inside. Like the sound of a skeletal foot dragging across stone. It's coming closer. Did you hear that?
It's just the wind.
Ah! A pale dog! There's a pale dog watching us!
What? Where? I don't see.
It's coming after us! Run!
Is there actually a pale dog? I found an ancient love letter in a hole I dug up. My dearest, I left a puzzle for you as a test of our bond. This is the first of 3 special occasions within the park. Today is Sunday. I'm counting the days until we are together again. Alright, do I have to find a love puzzle, or is that just... There's a grave here. I'll be. Okay. Is there a random grave in the park? There's a tree that I can click on. Plaque on the tree says, planted on the day of the patriarch's birth. Oh, right, okay. This may be one of the locations mentioned in the ancient love letter. Examine the tree carefully. You find a box that someone's concealed in the trunk. The wood is grown around it, but a tiny keyhole is visible through the cracked wood. Lockpick it. The box is bigger than it looks. You pull out a tightly rolled bearskin and rolling it, discover what appears to be ancient and undelivered marriage proposal along with quite a lot of money. 200.
I reckon it's a good thing this proposal was never.
I found 200 quid.
Glad I grew out of it.
And he was going to propose on a bearskin rug. The description of the bench reads, for Camilla, my cleverest girl I met on Monday. Noting the reference to the day of the week, like an ancient love letter, you search the area. Underneath you find a small key. Ornate, it looks like it could be here for a long time. Alright. It looks like I found the key for the box, but too late. I want to know what this grave is all about. It's got to be one of the areas, surely. Got to be something else I can click on. Or is that it? Is that really it? Behind the wooden door, splintered by ransacked interior. Okay, so this must be the other side of Lucia's house. Where's the third location? Well, I haven't been up here yet.
Ah, the park.
Game saved. Marshall's truck. Another server bot. Fainted? There's a lot of heavily armored people here. Diligent. Oh, this must be where the.
Oh, Melissa, you're too much.
Must be where the patriarch lives then.
I can smell them from here.
We can picklock this door. Will I upset people if I do? Now you approach the server, twitches and he's rising into his full height.
Hello, and welcome to the wonders, fabulous, most fantabulous hold on the more family.
Finish with a burst of static and spark.
What is your business at the more existed?
We just want to look around. We have information about Bellamy World and Nordster.
Processing. Insufficient. Please return that later date and prepare a better may change in the future. Thank you, ladies and may the show go on.
Okay, so not sure what that was all about, but we might find something to do with the ward reference later on. This is where we came in, isn't it? Alright, so we've basically done a full loop. We've checked out the snobby area, robbed somebody's bearskin rug and their 200 quid, and a marriage proposal. Let's have a look at our mission logs now. So we got full house, which is what we're in the middle of doing. Unwelcome guests. Travel to the bazaar. Meet Rosie Wong at the San Lugs. Oh yes, we still got to do this one as well. So let's go and speak to the crazy old lady on the over the tannoy, and then we can finally leave Colorado and just go about in the world in our vehicle. Colorado Springs usually gets its oil from the Gippers. Right? This is where he was telling us that his nerd son decided to take over the Gippers. Can't remember what their names are now. Right, to the crazy lady's apartment, wherever that is. Alright, before we go in there as well, I'm going to throw down a save. Alright, let's go.
Yeah? This is the Sans Lux apartments? Who's there?
Your mom. Desert Rangers to see Miss Wong.
What? You're here? I don't believe it. Come in. Come in.
Let's go. San Lux Apartments provides the finest budget accommodation in Colorado Springs. Rosie Wong. Rosie Wong is waiting for you when you enter. Smoking a cigarette, she smiles when she sees you. Her teeth are the color of caramel corn. That's not a thing in the UK, so I don't know what color that is.
I can't believe you came. Those goddamn marshals never come. They think I'm a pest. I'm vigilant, is what I am. V-I-G-I-L...
He takes a deep drag.
A-N-T. Anyhow, I hope you're ready for trouble, Rangers, because I got a situation here.
Oh, come on, Rosie. I always came when you called, didn't I?
You're with the Rangers now, Quan? Well, you were one of the better ones. I'm glad you're out of that marshal racket.
What's your problem with the marshal?
They're bought and paid for. Sure as hell never help ordinary citizens, let me tell you. Unless you pay 'em extra, but I never pay anybody until they earn it.
Why do the marshals think you're a pest?
Because I ask them to do their job. They hate that, the lazy, fat-ass carbuncles. If they never did a lick of work in their lives, it would be too much for them. Ugh.
Okay, and what's the trouble?
The guy in room 3, Irv. He's not supposed to have anybody else living there, but I hear voices in there all the time. They're always banging on stuff, and I can smell burning and bleach and I don't know what else. Make him stop it or throw him out. Either one is fine with me.
You get 150 quid for doing this. Have you looked inside the room?
I can't. The shifty bastard's put his own locks on the door. That's how I know he's up to no good. Apartment room 3. End of the long hallway. The door's on the right. I know he's up to something. I just know it.
Okay, Rosie. We got it.
Go check out her room. Alright, so this lady is clearly crazy Catwoman. I mean, I'm not seeing very much of her stuff here. It's literally all cat shit. Look in apartment 1, shall we? And some random ammo, some money, scrap, and a moldy sock. Must have enough for the entire Rangers by now. Pair success 5. Another fucking cyborg chicken. We really need to get an animal whisperer. I think what we found now, we found the one back at base, and the one by the burning pits, the one in here, and the one in the church. So there's one more somewhere. And that should be all of them. And we gather them all, take them back to the one at our base. And we get a robot companion. Tactical armor. 4 armor. 5 status resistance. 3 armor. Heavy padding and plates make the boots so tiny teeth for traction. So who? 6 armor. 3 armor. 3 armor. 4 armor, right, okay. Jess doesn't need any price. What have you got? You got 4 armor. It's 3 armor. I mean, he hasn't got any legs. Zephyr's got 1 armor, combat speed. She's got 4 armor as well. Don't know if we should do the combat. Did I put it into... Is there a tribute? Yeah, so we didn't put it into there, so if we take the trousers off her, she'll be in a slight negative in speed, so we'll leave them on her for now. Price, as I said, doesn't have any legs, so it makes sense for him to have them. 4 armor. That's 3 armor, 2 crit chance, that's 4 armor, status effect resistance. I mean, he doesn't fire, and he's got to be healthy, so that makes sense. Four armor. 2 armor. So now we got a shit ton of these and a couple of these now. And we got some required 4 strength per legs. Although we do have that actually, which is 4 armor. 4 armor. 4 armor. 4 armor. 4 armor. 4 armor. Alright, that'll do then. Everybody's kitted up. On to the next one. Apartment 2.
Fuck off.
Oh. This guy's nice. I mean, we are invading his house, but still. He sleeps on a mattress on the floor.
Huh? Get the fuck out of my apartment.
Hey, you're living like a savage. I mean, I'm not so worried about the mattress on the floor, but it's covered in fucking beer bottles and shit. This guy's going through some stuff, so we'll leave him alone. Apartment 6 with picklock.
Rainbow tables used to break encryption.
Yeah, I was thinking that. There's a weird blue guy in here called Satoshi.
Meat space demons intercepted. Display rendered object and assigned to translation vectors.
This hooded figure peers at you, unblinking, and proffers a simple metal case. He seems to want you to take it. Why are you offering it?
Redundant variable detection grid populated by live stream data.
Oh, when you put it like that. Alright, take the case.
Do not delete local references to object. If memory allocation is null, then unhandled exception occurs.
It appears he's telling you not to open or discard the case or you'll face some consequences. Turns back to his terminal and seems to forget you're in the ring.
Unintentional unsigned wraparounds.
Alright. So, yeah, this is actually one of the fun things in the game. So you have here a mysterious case, and a doormat case gives you player. He asks you to hold on to it and never open it. So you can sell it for $3 grand. You can open it for a specific thing, but if you do, something happens later on. I can't remember exactly what it is, 'cause it's been a long time since I played this game. And if you don't open it, then near the end of the game, he suddenly appears again. And if you haven't opened it, that's when it happens. If you've opened it, you get like, something happens. But if you don't open it, and you leave it like that, you haven't sold it, he actually give you some really good like end game items. Like really powerful ones. So again, it's entirely up to you. I'm going to open it just to see what's in it. For a minute. I'm going to save it first though. So save over this one. Just because, like, last time I never opened it, so it'll be a new thing just to see what's in it, for those who are curious. Alright, so I'm going to open it just to see exactly what happens if you do, because I've never done it. So this is a simple metal case, vibrates the low hum. A metal latch is recessed on the top. Open the case. Case sounds a tiny beep as you start to pull the latch, almost like an error alert on the computer. Continue. The low hum stops as the latch clicks and the case springs open. The interior is lined with circuit boards and it's now drained of power. Several electronic items rest inside. You collect them and discard the case. Alright, so if you open it as soon as you get 30 scrap. So, I don't know if it's going to be one of those things where the longer you wait to open it, the better the reward. I just know that if you don't open it, then right at the, like, towards the very end of the game, he reappears, takes the crate off you, and you get a shit ton of good items, so... Let's load it back up. I may periodically open it just to see if the reward does improve as the longer you wait. Science experiment sort of thing. Picklock this one. The booze box in here. Credible real doll. Everyone needs a little love, even this thing. Crafting recipe. Mile high mug filler. And a mysterious recipe. Okay. Who sleeps in the hallway, by the way? I mean, this is the normalest of the 3 rooms that we found so far. Got some scrap. A door that is locked for once. The container is another toaster. Money because of luck. So yeah, if you increase your luck, and occasionally when you open it, you'll find bonus loot and stuff like that. So let's repair this toaster as well, shall we? We found an argon lance, which is a heavy machine gun. Viscatal plates. If that's, I don't know how you pronounce that word, but yeah. 6 evasion plus 1 armor and some money. And then a random crate in the hall. We have meat pies. How much to make pies from scratch by Love It. Illustrated cookbook of meat pies from around the world, step-by-step recipe. Right, this is picklock level 5. There's an alarm there. We need sneaky shit for that.
Half of the world, ma! The square of the hippopotamus is 3 times the length of its eye. God, the greatest mind of a generation. Thrown down the Gazaman flats.
Okay, so there's a bunch of clones in here. They've all got a fuck ton of HP.
Home again. I can see my own cells.
And there's a light machine gun turret there as well.
Thank you so much. You have been the most gracious of hosts.
Alright, I'm gonna throw down a save because I don't exactly know what's gonna happen here, but with the sneaky shit we don't have enough for yet.
The square of the hippopotamus is 3 times the length of its eye.
What I might do is... do I have to fight them?
Can you see me?
Judging by the way they're all classed as hostile on this circle ring around them, you know, I guess I don't have to fight them. So what I'm going to do is switch to...
Thank you so much. You have been the most gracious of hosts.
Damn it. Got no... rockets.
They must never know. No one must ever tell them.
Have I seriously not found any rockets?
Sunday, nitro burning.
I would have had plenty if Marshal Quan didn't run over those fucking mines earlier on, because I found a shit ton of RPGs, but let's look at weapons for a minute.
Do not compute. 1, 3,
yeah, with RPGs, 5282.
11, and 11.
Well, we have no RPG rounds, unfortunately, so we can't use my RPG to do a load of damage, which is what I was hoping. What's that one?
Sunday.
Charge up this ability with each successful attack. Fires a nuclear missile that leaves behind a cloud of radiation. Alright, so...
Sunday, nitro burning funny cars.
It would appear that... this is up to Jess, then. Can we...
Eureka! The secret at last! Sunday, nitro burning funny car!
Well, Jess has disabled the turret straight up. Lucia decided she wants to get in there, so we've only got now... it's a nitrogen tank now, we should have done... can we... thing is I have to be careful. I have to go with an ambush, I think. Jess, you're gonna have to wait it here. I don't want you getting involved, but let's switch to Lucia. Oh, he's got precision strike. Can we... we'll move to there, but... oh, that does fuck all damage. Let's get this one first. Deals 35 bonus damage, reduces the target's armor. That would be handy. Inflicts bleeding. Target's damage. Bonus damage. I'm gonna go with the armor. And Zephyr has torrent strike. I'm gonna go with switch to Lucia. Can she? Yeah. The nitrogen tanks are explosive. That's the thing. Hey, a range. Of course it is. Was a lucky action. Trying to hit that nitrogen tank. Marshal Quan. That guy's frozen. That guy's thing. So that guy's at a range. Thing is, I don't want to charge in there and be screwed. I don't know what they're capable of, so let's put Marshal Quan there. And we'll stick him on ambush as well. Let's see what they can do then, shall we? Oh, controller running away. Wow. They shrunk Lucia down and fucked her up. Holy shit, they hit hard, man. Right, who are we on? Oh, we're on me, yeah, so I can torrent strike them, but I hit my cat again. Man, that cat has got to fucking go away. Alright, let's switch to Zephyr first, because she can also torrent strike, but she should be able to do it without. No, we're just going to go with a normal strike, because it does the same thing.
Square of the hippopotamus is 3 times the length of its eye.
Yes.
I am a human just like you. I swivis cup schmiddle to.
These people are weird. Let's switch to price. Get rid of that man. Leader boss kill. So these are classed as bosses. No, he's at a range. Let's rally everybody. Keep forgetting about that move, actually. That'd be a good idea to start with that.
Home again, juggity juggity jug.
Target's blocked. That was a lucky move as well, so I should be able to do this. And if we do him in the head... Oh, he's resistant. What a bitch. And let's move here. Not really going to do very much, is it?
Where you are going to? Do
He
you
healed
like
himself.
the things that wife is showing you?
And he completely missed. And then he hit us.
3, 5, 7.
Fucking hell, how much AP have these fuckers got?
11,
Go on, cat.
11.
Right, first off, we go to price. And then we revive Lucia. She's injured though. Now, I won't bother with an injury kit, although she does have technically a boon at the moment. I don't really want to waste. Right, so if we go to Lucia now, you can see she's got an injury, shattered shoulder. So she's got -1 to downtime, less throwing range, and less critical damage. So it's not really that much of a penalty that she... And she missed. Maybe I should have left you on the floor.
I am a
Get out.
human just like you. I Swivis Cuff Schmiddle to...
So we had our first downed party member. That's a tough fight. They'd had a lot of HP and they did a lot of damage. Claim's guide to paint, makeup and acid. Now I could look like a clown with confetti grenade. Looks like a normal grenade everywhere except they explode in a share of confetti. Harmless prank unless you're counting... You can't give your friends a heart attack. Throw it to release a harmful confetti like share of... Why would you waste a turn with that? I don't... Right, we got control chip and a reactor core, which is a craft component. Scientist outfit. And energy cells. Another scientist outfit and energy cells. And a pulse gun. I was saying that, probably would have been better to use pulse weapons in that one because they were clones. Get some of our healing items back, I suppose. Yes, can straight up pick that, and we got a shrink grenade recipe. Molotovs. Now we find some rockets and RPGs. An exo knee and an underbarrel light. We can also disable this just for the XP shits and giggles. A clone machine. Readouts and graphics are flatlined now that their clones are dead. Given specialized knowledge and the right research, it might be possible to make more. Is that a key that we should be speccing into nerd stuff to get a clone or something? Make sure there's nothing else around. No. What happens then if we... I'm curious. Let's get Lucia, switch to single, get her stand on that. Marshall Quan, single, stand on that. Can we read it now? On the desk, you find a chaotic mess of ancient dot matrix printouts, specific scientific journals, and dog-eared books. Notes are scrawled upon them. In a wild, childish hand, the computer awaits to be button to be pressed. Begin. Someone's got the stink, someone's got third eye. Both senses of large volumes of data fill the screen. A small thermal printer begins to spew reams of laden paper. Text is thick with mind-numbing scientific jargon. Charts, graphs, cryptic electrical and anatomical designs, and some printers refer to the book and notes on the table. Title of the book stand out. Cloning in our time, robotics, blah blah blah. List continues, but one component remains the same. Name on every title page. Professor Irwin John Finster, PhD. Every ranger knows the name for Irwin John Finster, the director of the infamous Project Darwin and an old enemy of the Desert Rangers. Rosie Tennant Irv has some explaining to do. Okay, and then we got some ammo. Let's go back to... Are we all going, or are we just going to stand around? I have some group selected. Someone's got the stink. -5 evasion. Ain't nothing covered up by you. What was the other one? Somebody got something else, didn't they? Lucia, she got third eye. Critical chance. Can only remove by no glow. Now you can know what it means when they say someone's got a third eye on the back of their head. Alright, well that... One of them got a penalty, one of them got a boost, so I mean... You know, you gotta take the good with the bad. I think this stink can be removed by the doctor. Let's go speak to Crazy Cat Lady.
What'd you find in apartment 3? Was he making bombs like I said?
He wasn't there, and it's weirder than that.
Weirder how?
Trust us, don't ask. Your tenant may be associated with dangerous scientists. He also has a cloning machine, and we killed several copies of.
Yeah, you were right. That's weirder than making bombs. Can I at least go in and clean up?
It's not safe. Please stay here till we find him. Sure, but don't blame us if you're horribly maimed. We're going to look for him.
Fine, I'll wait. Just once, I'd love to get a nice, normal tenant. If he wasn't in his apartment, then he's probably at the bookshop in Market Square. Look for a skinny guy, always wearing a lab coat. Let me know what happens.
I mean, she's not wrong. I'm sure she would like a normal tenant. She's got one person that tells everybody to fuck off. She's got a weird guy who hands out cases. The blue. And then a cloning guy. And a couple that are empty, so... No, look at the stink on him. Let's go in. She said look for a guy wearing a lab coat at the market, didn't she? So this is the market.
Maybe I'll join the marshals. You like rough people up.
You get drummed out in a second.
There's nobody at his store, I'm not surprised.
Always watching when I'm shopping.
There's nobody at her store.
And walking home. It's... Those eyes keep...
Where's the other one? The other one's over here, isn't it?
Are you okay?
Hi.
Oh, there he is.
Do you have any books on cloning?
On what? Clowning? No clown books, sorry.
No, cloning. You know, using your own genetic material to make a new human.
Oh, you mean fucking. Yes, I've got plenty of books about fucking.
What? No, not fucking. Cloning. It's how you make new humans without sex.
Jesus. Why would anyone want to do that?
Sure. I mean, why
Books
would?
for sale! All the classics.
We can't buy any books from him, okay. Let's speak to Irv then. Excuse me. Excuse me. A tall, lanky man is looking over the books on a merchant stand, muttering nervously to himself. Hi, mind if you ask some questions?
I guess. Who are you?
We're the Desert Rangers. We've been helping out around Colorado Springs. Is your name Irv? We're the one asking questions. You're Irv, right?
Yes. What do you want? Are you going to arrest me?
You were attacked in your apartment by a few guys who looked like you. Any explanation for that? We found some papers in your apartment written by Erwin John Finster. Is that your real name?
You
looked around nervously.
Please don't tell the marshals, but I'm one of his clones. Unfortunately, I'm 4th generation, at least. So, I'm not as smart as the original. Smart enough to use Dr. Finster's notes to get the cloning machine working again, but not smart enough to make good quality clones. I can't even make one as good as myself, and I'm not that good. Bits of me don't work very well at all.
We were attacked in your... Yeah, that's that. What do you know about Dr. Finster? Is he still alive?
Oh no! Did you kill them?
I'm afraid you had to. Not sorry.
Oh, poor clones. Yeah, they weren't as human as I wanted them to be. I screwed up the formula somehow.
Tell us more about these clones. Is Finster still alive?
The original? No, not anymore, but I guess, in a way, as long as I'm alive, he is too, because I'm him, aren't I?
He pales suddenly and then swallows.
I mean, I'm him, but not the part of him that wanted to wipe out the entire human race, right? Yeah? I wasn't suggesting, no. You know the whole nature versus nurture debate? How some things are genetic and some things you learn? Well, that killing everybody part of him, that was nurture. He wasn't born that way, and neither am I swear. You believe me, don't you?
Not in the slightest, mate. You seem to be overcompensating. What do you know about Dr. Finster?
Oh, Dr. Finster was a genius. He's the only person in the world to have mastered the cloning of humans. He may have become a little paranoid at the end, but that doesn't lessen any of the good he gave to the world. Until he decided all humans had to die. He was a real humanitarian.
He sounds it. We believe you're not smart enough to threaten the human race. Tell us about these clones.
Well, I guess I'm kind of afraid to make friends the normal way, so I made them an abnormal way. Only I didn't do it very well. When they came out of the chamber, there was something wrong with them. They were really stupid and really, really crazy. And they just got crazier day by day. If I hadn't run out of the apartment today, they would have killed me.
They tried to kill me instead.
I'm a bad father. I'm a bad father.
We don't believe you. Clones can't be trusted. We believe you're not smart enough to threaten the human race.
It's true. I'm not. I'm totally not. So, you're not going to arrest me?
We're not. In fact, if we bring your cloning machine, you're welcome at Ranger headquarters. We could use a scientist like you. So yeah, if you do this, then you can use the cloning machine to make a clone for yourself, and he joins you in the fights and stuff like that, so we're going to do that.
You're going to let me be a real scientist? This is the best! I'm so grateful! I'll do good work for you, I promise. Thank you so much!
Alright, so we've now got a clone now. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as always. If you did, then please consider leaving a like or a sub. It is greatly appreciated, but you don't have to, of course. It's entirely up to you. It just helps me out and helps my channel grow. Most of all, though, a massive thank you to those of you who are watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.